What is going on, guys? Where do we start? We are in Bali right now. So it's the third week. Yes, it's the third week. Unbelievable. It's the third week in Bali, and I've just started this film, which I said to everyone I was going to start a lot earlier. But guess what? We ran into complications with our work, our business, and so obviously I had to attend to that first. I know it looks like I was going and eating everywhere and training, everything was fine. I like doing that. I like pretending like everything's all right. It's not all right, but so yeah, but here we are. So I finally got down to it. It was actually over the weekend. I was just like, I need to get this done. Otherwise I'm never going to start. And I've already been here for like 3 weeks, already a month, you know? So here we are. I woke up this morning, so it's early in the morning at the moment. And I started start today. There's literally no plan to what I'm doing. The only thing that I will be trying to do, yeah, there's loads of those everywhere here, and there's like geckos the size of like the fucking dinosaurs. When we arrived, actually, we hired some bikes. There was 2 of us on one of these mopeds, and we had to go through a fucking flood, like a river bit. Crazy. But look, the main thing I want to do is, this whole thing is to show you how we've got everything set up, how we are working remotely, and how we've scaled our business to basically allow us to do whatever we kind of want. Whatever we want, you know, within the parameters of how much we're making, our time, and so on. But I thought it was just time for that, because I had a lot of people asking me like, could you help me with certain things? How do you do this and this, that? And I just want to show my experience of how things are going and be as like crude as possible. I don't gain anything from doing this. I find it quite fun, but apart from that, I'm not going to gain anything from doing this. But I think it will be helpful for people that do want to see that it's possible to go and do your own thing on the side. It is possible to go and make something out of what you love and what you're really good at. You know, you don't have to go and work in an institution. You don't have to. I did that. I went to uni. I did a master's. I did all the stuff to get into finance, try to get into investment banking. I did the internships for mergers and acquisition, and I was not at the top purely because my heart wasn't in it. I started doing this, and I thought it was like Wolf of Wall Street with all the ties and fancy banquets and stuff. I didn't even go to any of the top league investment banks at all. Didn't even make those, but it's not. It's Excel sheets and someone who, like for me, has a background with weights and lots of influencing and all the gym stuff, all the gym videos I used to do, and now I do more fighting. So none of that, like, it's not appealing to them. If anything, they kind of look at it badly and give you a highlight for it. So I just knew I was in the wrong space. And as soon as I started doing something on the side, takes off and start making money, and I was like, look, what do I actually want to do in life? Where do I want to actually be? And it's, when you actually ask yourself that and you think, well, at the moment I'm being judged by people that have less knowledge than me in other spaces, and they would love to have that sort of knowledge, but I'm still at the bottom of the food chain for what I'm doing. You're in the wrong space. So look, so here we are, a little bit further down. That was like a year ago. Now I'm here. So yeah. The idea for me is basically to show you guys everything I'm doing. I'm actually going to go in depth into like a lot of the systems and automations we have working with clients, for ourselves. It'll probably work, like we basically do it for every type of niche, every type of industry, and now we get to choose who we're working with, which is pretty cool. And whilst I'm doing that, I didn't want this channel to be like fully about like fitness and like gym and so on, because I do a lot of that. That's like something I'll do from the start, but I'm not an influencer. I'm not going to go to gym. I'm not going to promote codes and do this because I think it's bullshit. It's being plain and simple. It's just not something I enjoy. I think the main thing is if I can deliver something that's entertaining, give some insights into my personal insights to things, how I've succeeded in certain things and how I've got absolutely like flunked on others, then brilliant. I think that's the main aim of what I'll be doing with this. And then I'm sometimes going to have some side things where I'm just going to basically it's going to be fully about business, fully about automations and just things I find a little bit geeky but interesting that we do. Maybe help someone with whatever they're doing. We'll go from there. That's probably sounded really disgusting on the mic. I'm so sorry. So yeah, let's get going. Ça, là c'est bon. Ouais. Ah super. Il y a un petit peu de latence. C'est normal, je suis dans la piscine. Ah ok. Je fais l'imbécile donc. Ah écoute. Vas-y. On va faire un truc. Déjà c'est pour savoir un peu plus où t'en es avec ta méthode et ça, parce que moi ce que je vais te dire ce matin, on a fait le petit crack pour la région française. Et du coup,
Lui, il fait ça, tu vois. Sa bio, c'est ça, genre sur tous ses comptes.
Ouais, mais alors la manière qu'il doit faire création, elle doit être différente. Hein.
Ouais, c'est moi qui lui vends les comptes, donc c'est moi qui crée les comptes. Enfin,
c'est ça,
non. Et je lui vends, tu vois.
Non, c'est lui, ça c'est bon, c'est bien. Ça c'est exactement ce que tu dois faire. Par contre, c'est lui qui me l'a volé, hein, celle-là. Fils de pute.
Ah bon?
Il me l'a volé, celle-là. Le fils de pute. Ouais. Quel fils de pute. Bon.
Sérieux, tu utilises la même bio?
Ouais, frère, moi c'est moi qui ai. Moi, frère, ce mec-là, il va pas avoir ça. Ça, c'est du bien anglais. J'en ai plusieurs qui sont comme ça.
It's like 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock at night. I've actually had the most average day at work. It feels like I'm making progress, but every day nothing's coming from it. And it's like, it's so annoying because you see all this stuff going on online and everything seems to be working out for people. Most of the people are focused on showing you that there's something going on. There's something that's always successful, always working. It's because they're selling something to you. The reality is, when you're working something that's tangible, when it's an actual business, when it's actually something that depends on other people, it's going to fuck up. It is impossible that with the more people you work with, the more clients, there's not like things that go off. They go like the bombs that go off during the business and things go to shit. Impossible, right? So my way of dealing with it is working out, and because I've got a tempo, I need to get it out somehow. Has to be a morning run, has to be this. It's like my new thing now. Self-teach myself everything, and I have coaches that are helping me with stuff, but yeah, you need to find something that is going to fine-tune you into dealing with that stress, because that's what you're going to do. If you want a business that is seriously generating a lot of money, you have to be able to take pressure. And everyone shows you online that there's no pressure is bullshit. Like, don't listen to these people, unfollow them straight away.
It's not as cool as genuinely before, but it's okay. Actually, no, it's cool. You know, fuck that for a while. This is definitely my favourite part. I'd rather do this than go in the cold. Actually, I don't mind the cold too much. It depends what mood I'm in. If you guys have ever gone into the sea, like I live in the south of France, like it's not really cold, but I like December period does get like, I wouldn't say ice cold, it's not fair to say ice cold, but like it does get quite cold, and I like going in there because it just, as soon as I dunk my head, it just changes my perspective of things, and I just feel super refreshed. So any opportunity you can where you can get a nice plunge work, it is useful. It's not as good and glorified as a lot of people do. Like, it's not going to give you superpowers, it's not going to do that, but it will help you restart mentally. That is. Physically, I'm not so sure. I also don't believe in that. Just, yeah.
vibe here. It's quite nice. Just went to one of my friends that I recommend a restaurant. I think it's his. It's really nice. It's pretty crazy. Very built up. There's people inside more. You out there. There's place out there, which I think you can go visit, which is really nice. Yeah, really impressive. Like venue, right? And the food I haven't tucked in yet, so we're gonna do the video first. I have a run tomorrow morning, so we're on more sales, which is fucking embarrassing. Like, it's embarrassing, but here we are. So yeah, we just did training. I finished had a quick sparring. Like we were just going through like drills, basically. Really fucking tiring. Not out of shape, but I am tired, so I need to sleep in. I need to like recalibrate a little bit, and I think a lot of people relate to this if you know, worked a lot on screen and so on. That sort of stuff tends to tire you out a lot. So it's a balance, like right now. So right now I'm gonna have some food, I'm gonna have to enjoy it. I'm probably gonna stay out late, and the next morning I've got to run behind lots of other people, and that should be good. And then from then on, I'm hoping to get a few more, you know, videos for you guys. Basically showing what we get up to. Yeah, right now we're going to tuck in and then we're going to swipe on to the next one.